y'all. Welcome to the Not Pay Enough podcast. It's January the 10th, 2026. How's everybody doing today?
Doing great. How are you doing?
It's a podcast. You can get a little louder than that, y'all. How y'all doing today?
Get a little louder. I didn't never had to have that said to me before.
I was always told to not scream.
Look.
Not even screaming.
Well, I encourage it over here, so it's allowed. It's allowed. Welcome to the show. Man, last week we had some issues. We couldn't get the camera to work. We couldn't get literally nothing to work. So we missed last week, but we're back. We're here, ready to get it going again. Today we're gonna talk about some ghosts, some spirits, reincarnation, souls. How y'all feel about that?
Let's get it done.
Let's do this. So real quick, let's just get to it. So do y'all believe in ghosts? Let's be real here. How do y'all feel? What's your take on that?
I do believe in ghosts, and I actually have a reason why I do believe in ghosts, but we're gonna talk about it in a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. What about you, Autumn?
Oh, I definitely believe in ghosts. I firmly believe they're out there and there are spirits and they're watching us and guardian angels and all of it.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I don't understand it. I don't really know what I'm looking at. I don't know. I'm not saying I've seen stuff or seen things, but I don't know too much about it to really kind of give you any in-depth info, experiences and anything like that. But it's very intriguing to me, and I definitely I don't know. I just like I said, I don't understand what I'm looking at. I need answers. So that's basically where I'm at with it. So I'm glad we're doing this podcast. That way I can get educated more with someone who maybe knows more about it than I do. So, real quick, have you ever had an experience that you can't you can't really explain or?
I did, and this happened. My husband always loves this story, but it happened when I was visiting my grandma, and my grandpa died. Passed a long time ago. I don't even know, when I was 16 or 17, so he passed away. And every time we go to my grandma's house, we go to his grave to just pay respect, and just light a candle. So this was during the winter time, and it was kind of dark outside. There's no lights, and it was a little bit of snow on the ground, so you have kind of light but not too much. And as I was walking towards his grave, it was the last grave at the end of the path. I noticed this man. It was really tall man. He's got the suit on him and a hat, and I think he had a walker in his hand or something. But it was this. It's really hard for me to explain how he looked like. It was this light man, but you could see clearly what he was wearing. But it had a illumination, so you have your body and you illuminate a little bit.
Right.
But it was white, grayish, really bright. And as I was walking, I just froze. But I was walking because my husband was behind me. I was like, he's gonna be laughing at me, this is gonna be really bad.
Because he doesn't believe, right?
He doesn't believe in those things. But I also got scared a little bit. So I closed my eyes and I told to myself, try to calm myself down. And I told myself, we're here just to visit my grandpa, to light a candle, pay some respect to him. We're not going to do anything bad. And as I opened my eyes, I saw this man. He just turned and he walked away. As I blinked with my eye, he was gone. And I didn't tell anything to my husband, and we went to the car, and we started talking, and he all of a sudden, I said something. He's like, oh, the man at the cemetery right now. And I'm like, oh my God, so you saw him too? He's like, of course I saw him. But now if you ask him, he's going to be denying it. He's going to be denying. He's like, no, there was no one. You always say this story, but he told me this. So we both saw this man. I have no idea who he was. I never did some research because the cemetery could be anyone,
Right.
So that was the first time that happened to me. Actually, before that, I had the story where this is kind of I was drunk too, so I don't know if it's valid. But basically, we were running from cops because we didn't want to get caught. And I hid in this abandoned building because why not, So I sat down and I put my hands up to my eyes, cover my face because I was so scared. I don't want to be caught by cops, and I was like this, like shaking, and I heard noises like someone was walking by. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna call me. They're gonna call me. Like this is the end. And I felt like someone touched me really light on my hands, like basically pulling my hands down, like I can look. So I was like, I put my hands down, and I was waiting for this cop to be like, hey miss, like, you know, like talking to me, and no one spoke. So I opened my eyes, and there was no one there. And I went back to my friends, and they're like, where were you? We were looking for you, like, for half an hour. I was like, what do you mean? Like, there were cops. They just came here, and they were gone. Like, they were here for a few seconds, you know, and they just left. I was like, no, they were walking there. They're like, there's no one there. Like, no one. We stayed here. We tried to run away, but we didn't. We just stayed here. You were the only one who were like, running away from them. You hid there. There was no one there. So that, yeah. But I was drunk, you know, so it could it could not be like 100% something, you know.
How about you, Otto?
So one of my old neighbors, her dad unalived himself like 25 years ago or so. And so I had never met him. I've known her for about 10 years. I was walking through her house from her living room into her kitchen. There was, like, her kitchen was to the right. She had a giant window to her patio to the left. And I saw this man standing out there on her front porch. And I was like, okay. And when I looked back, he was gone. And this was about 2 weeks after her brother-in-law had also, he had an accident. I don't remember what happened to him. So I was like, hey, what did your brother look like? And she was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, then who is, like, about 6'4", wore a purple suit, had, like, a mustache and a beard?
Oh, you saw the colors and everything?
Yeah, I saw the colors and everything. Like,
wow.
I described him to a T. Mm-hmm. She's like, that's what we buried my dad in 25 years ago. I'm like, well, he's out there standing on your front porch, just to let you know. And she's like, she's like, I knew he was around. I knew he's been around here somewhere. I was like, oh, I'm glad you did, because he's chilling. Like,
so why do you think, like, some, like, because you said, like, this experience happened in your home, was it?
So this was, you mean the cemetery one, or?
Right, it was at the cemetery, right? And then yours was
at my neighbor's house.
At your neighbor's house. Yeah. So, like, why do you feel like? I mean, I can understand a cemetery if it is or it isn't, but, like, why do you feel like some places are haunted and some aren't? Like, why specifically, like, that area? You know what I'm saying? Like that home, or?
I don't even think it's necessarily a haunting. It's like, have you ever seen that? There's a show called Ghost Whisperer.
I have seen this, yes.
And it's like she talks to spirits with unfinished business. And it's like, you know, people who do unalive themselves do have unfinished business here. So it's like they more or less get stuck. They more or less get stuck here, not that they don't want to leave, as they literally can't leave until they finish what they need to. And whether that's like watching their kids grow up, or like saying sorry to somebody, or, you know, whatever it may be. It's,
or it could be also like when someone passes by all of a sudden, you know, like they didn't expect it was an accident, and they can't accept the fact that they're not here anymore, you know. So that's what keeps them here, and they're kind of like lost.
Right, they're stuck here because they have, like you said, like one last thing they must accomplish in order to get to the other side, right? And that would what, make them now a spirit now? Like, they transition over to something else now? They've accomplished their feat. They said that goodbye. They said that, you know, I mean, I again, you know, I'm trying to get educated on this, and
I don't think every spirit or soul I think it's like the categories, you know. You can't put them in a one pile and like this is why they're still here. That's what we said. Like, some people have unfinished business. Some people still didn't realize they are not actually here, you know. So, and I think there are other like reasons why they're still here, not just those two we just said, you know.
Right.
I think there are more, but we have to look like really deep into this, and you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, I've seen several, you know, movies about paranormal and stuff like that, And I remember one specifically where it was talking about almost like someone was unalive, uh, like real aggressively, like rage like, and that made them, sort of the spirit now, the, you know, well, I don't know. See, again, what's the difference? What's the difference between a spirit and a ghost? Are there a difference or souls? Like, is there any difference between, or it's all one? Like,
That's a good question, actually.
I think it really just depends on what part of the country, or like what part of the world you are, is how you refer to them. Because
Yeah.
I feel like other religions refer to them as souls, but some people refer to them as ghosts. Like, it just depends on.
In general, I think it's the same thing, just different names.
Yeah.
But it's not like, okay, I'm a ghost and you're just a soul, It's just, no.
Right.
It doesn't work that way, I think.
well, what would you call, for instance, I guess they call it an apparition. What was that, like a smoke going across the room?
Oh, okay.
And back the other way. What would you call that?
It would be a spirit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Because I've seen like the videos, on the YouTube and stuff like that, where like you can actually see like the silhouette, kind of like walking down the hall,
Yeah.
for sort of stuff like that, or like there's this restaurant in Cocoa called Ashley's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard the
Supposed to be
story.
haunted.
Yeah.
It is very haunted.
And then
I
they
have
got the
seen ghosts in
photos.
there before.
Yeah, they got the
Really?
Oh,
photos
yeah.
of, like the little like orbs, little lights and stuff like that.
See, but they say orbs are actually souls. They say orbs are not ghosts or spirits. Orbs are supposed to be souls. I heard they're like lost souls. That's what I heard. But those are different things. If you see like the whole body, that's a spirit or a ghost. So I think there is it might be different now when I think about it. Like the orbs are definitely souls. That's what I read.
Do you think ghosts know they're dead? Unalive, I should say?
I don't know. I was honestly thinking that. I was like, because I have heard that you don't know when you pass away.
Right, because it's said that they have a mission. That's why they're still here. They're stuck here because they have a mission. Do they know? They know about the mission. Do they know they've passed?
Yeah, that's what I
Like-
said. Some
you know what I'm
might
saying?
not,
I think they finally realize when they
Yeah.
go to like talk to their people and like their people can't hear them, or they finally see their people in mourning, like then it finally hits like, oh, I'm the one that they're missing, like.
Yeah.
But then they just, at that point, they're just stuck. They don't know how to get past all of it.
Yeah. Well, I feel the same about
And
it.
do you
what
think?
just
And
said.
I know we discussed missions and then having some to finish in their lives, but like, do you think it's that random that they show up like that, or you think like they're specifically, aside from the final goodbye, but like they show up here, why here, what's the background, what's something happened in the past, and
I don't think they can control it though. I don't think they have the power to control it.
it just kind of happens.
It just kind of happens. The thing is, actually yesterday I was like doing a little research and I Google these things and people who actually talk to the ghosts, like mediums. And there was this girl, and she said she actually can see ghosts, and she can talk to them. And people are asking her questions, and they ask her exactly like, do you have only someone who was close to you appear to you, or is it like different people? And she said, no, it's different people.
People she doesn't know.
People she doesn't know.
Okay.
So, and they're like, okay, so how do you see it? It's like a ghost. This is like, she's like, it's different, and it's also different how they speak to her. So she said, like, if it's like really muffled sound, like she cannot understand what they're saying, it's basically says that they passed by drowning, let's say, because they sound muffled, like she cannot
Right.
understand what they're saying. But somehow she was able to create boundaries. She blessed her home, whatever, so she doesn't get those visits at her home. Because she said, like, I would go crazy if they would be, like, appearing in my house. So she has, like,
Right.
boundaries, she said. And they're also asking, like, did you ever had, like, a bad experience with ghosts? And she's like, well, yeah, this one time I had this, like, someone was speaking out. Like she had her door open. She was lying in her bed reading or something, and she let her door open a little bit, and she saw this like eyes and like a really dark figure, and she really felt uneasy when she saw that. So she immediately got up and she read somewhere that assault is a good like blockage for those evil spirits.
Yes.
So she did that, and she bought some crystals and she put it in the entrance of the house, and it never happened again. So yeah, I believe in those stuff. I definitely do.
Yeah, my neighbor's house that I saw her dad at, she also, when her daughter was 2 years old, she would just be put in her crib, and out of nowhere, she would just start screaming and pointing at, like, the corner in the ceiling, just going, scary, scary, scary. And then, like, all of her toys would go off in the middle of the night randomly. Like,
Listen,
I'd walk past her room and be like,
yeah,
you
I know.
awake in there?
Hello?
Nope, you're asleep. Wonderful.
love
Like,
films.
why are 4 of your toys going off at this very moment? At this crisp 2:30 a.m.? Like,
The ones like you actually have to press.
like
and
you have to
like-
press, you have to like the walkers that move back and forth,
Have
like
you
the
seen
walkers
Toy
were.
Story? I think
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Yeah.
Toys were having a party, you know.
They were doing something at that crisp 2:30 a.m. and I was not for
I
it
ain't with it.
because, like, mom and dad were out somewhere. Like, they're like, watch the kids for the night. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Side note, it was not fine.
By the way,
It was not fine.
we're haunted, you
Yeah.
know, but it's okay, don't
Dude,
worry.
I was like, I'm bringing my dog with me. My dog is like standing on the bed, like pointing out the back window, just like, "Grrr." I'm
Hey,
like,
speaking of dogs,
what the hell's in that back window?
Speaking of dogs, do you think animals have spirits?
Oh,
and
they can
stuff?
definitely
Definitely.
sense.
Yeah,
They can definitely sense when
Well,
unnatural things are around, and
Of course.
Them and children, of course, those kids.
Yeah, children, I think it's until they're 4 or so they can see. And if you have a child and the child comes to you or screams like there's someone, it's always good to talk to the children and be like, try to calm them down, but not be like, oh, there's nothing there. No, you have to talk to the children and be like, okay, can you describe, is it girl, is it boy? And just talk to them what they see.
yeah, just
and
validate them.
because you cannot be like, oh, there's nothing there, and just, shut the kid down. No, you don't do that. You just have to just talk to the kid and ask what you see, and what is he doing? Was he talking to you? Was he playing? Just, questions.
It's so eerie though, because like
I see on YouTube, you're like,
es-
oh yeah, but
especially when it involves kids. It's like when you watch like the films, like I watch these films or whatever, and like paranormal.
Sixth Sense.
Yeah, paranormal activity and stuff like that, and you get the kids involved, it just makes it a little extra scarier when you have to.
I see that. I
Yeah.
see in live people
Yeah.
and things like that.
Yeah, like why? Like all of them when they involve the little kids, it literally, it's like I know it's not a supposed movie, but it's like Pet Cemetery. They have have you seen that movie before with the little kid?
No,
The Stephen
no,
King movie?
Yeah.
I heard about it, but I
And
haven't
it's like,
seen it.
it just makes it better with the child, with the little kid and stuff like that.
So, what do you think happens to you after you go?
I think you come back as something else.
You believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, a butterfly. Yeah.
A butterfly?
I mean, do I believe in it? I don't fully, but I do. I think something happens. I don't think that you're just gone and it's over and that's it. I think
Right.
I think your conscience kind of just moves over onto
So you
someone
believe in reincarnation?
else. I believe in that more than I do like ghosts.
Do you believe that like you're paying for your past lives mistakes at this point?
100%.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I always say that too. I'm always like, whatever I did in my past life, I'm so sorry.
paying for it now.
So he
I'm so
believes
sorry.
in karma. That's
Yeah.
good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, literally.
I do, man. Like that's why I'm like kind to people now, because I'm like, I'm tired of getting bit in the ass, yo.
Me too. I'm like, just on Facebook, like a couple days ago, I had a status from like 3 years ago that's like, can somebody help me with my family tree? Because whatever went wrong somewhere along the way, please help. Because I'm tired of it biting me in the ass. Like, I'm
So-
sorry for whatever everybody else did.
So I know we talked about ghosts, but let's touch on some souls now. Like, do you think a soul could be like damaged? Do you think it could be healed, or changed? Do you think that's possible for a soul?
Living or not?
None.
Non-living? Can it be changed?
I don't think you can once you're like gone from this like world. I don't think your soul can be changed. Like you have this job you're supposed to do while you're here, you know, and if you're gonna screw it up, it's up to you. Like it's like, do you believe in is it the redemption? Like I don't. No, for me personally, I don't believe that soul can be changed. That's my opinion. Like you did what you did. It's like paying for your past. Like it's you
So-
write your own script basically.
Right. So it can't be changed. Can it be healed?
I think it depends. Healing from what?
Like,
From
you think maybe action, like human action, that the soul again can see would change?
But okay, are we talking about like when someone hurts you or when you hurt someone?
That's a great example. Though. Yes. Let's go with that.
Okay, so this is really tough question, really deep one. This is hard to actually answer.
Yeah, I was digging up some real good ones. Yo.
Yeah. Well, because for me personally, I really have a hard time to be like when someone hurts me really deep. It's really hard for me to like forgive them.
Yes.
Oh, I love to hold grudges. I love holding a grudge.
Yeah.
I will hold that bitch until I die. Like, don't screw me over. I'm on the way to the grave with that grudge. GG team, okay? The grave with the grudge.
But even if I'm trying, okay? Because you try, but it just, I can't. If you hurt me so much, like, I'm sorry, but that's the end. Like,
Yeah.
There's no way back. Like, I'm sorry.
I mean, some people are just shitty people. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just go around doing shitty things and then just when it's time for you to go, just be like, forgive me.
Yeah.
Like,
Here are the flowers.
the,
I miss you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
for the last 75 years of my shitty existence. Whoopsie.
I just realized I made a mistake now.
Yeah, literally just now.
So
It's like a
then-
random epiphany.
I ought to be a little louder than that, so just keep it way.
My bad.
Yeah.
I told you at the beginning, I'm gonna be louder than all y'all. That's not something that I've ever been told before. Is be louder. Be careful what you ask for, there, buddy.
So then let me ask you the same question then. So like, someone is unalive, just something immediately happens as your conscience immediately like goes? Like, you think like there's like a point where it's just like nothing?
Well, I think I read a lot of stories about this, and I read about people who actually came back to life. So, for example, they were on an operating table, and they were like, in the middle of the process, and all of a sudden, their heart stopped beating, and they basically this is what they say. This is what I read. Okay, this is something I experienced or something, but they basically said that they saw each other from like above. They're looking at their own body on that table, and they basically had an option to move to the light or go back, and some people say, oh yeah, I went to heaven, it was beautiful, like everything was so light,
The
and
pearly gates.
colorful. Yeah, like everything was amazing, but God told me it's not my time yet and send me back. So there's a lot of stories about this. I also read a story about, it was just recent, it was about this boy. He was 7, I think, and he told his parents exactly how he passed on September 11th.
Oh.
But he wasn't. This was like he wasn't even born yet. But he told him exactly like I was in this building, and I feel the heat on my skin, and I was coughing, and I basically burned. And this came from the 7-year-old boy, and the parents were like, there was no way he could know this, and the details he went into. And they were like, well, we didn't believe in the reincarnation, but I guess it's true,
Right.
and it's chilling. Like when you
That
hear,
yeah, that's
yeah, your son, be telling you this, like, hey, Dad, I remember how I passed, and you're like, what?
Do you guys believe like in birthmarks, like being stories about like how you did pass in your previous life?
I've heard like several funny stories about the birthmark. I one of the funniest things I heard was your birthmark is where you, I guess, unalived from, so to speak.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. What have you heard anything different or?
No, that's like the only story I've ever heard
Okay.
about birthmarks. Is that like it's literally how you went in your past life.
Yeah.
I never heard
Have you heard anything different?
No, I never heard
At
anything
all?
about the birth.
Yeah.
No. The only thing, what happened to my daughter when she was born, she got this mark right here, and they say it's a kiss from angel.
Oh, okay.
And it was a birthmark, but eventually it faded. But it was like silver right here on the forehead. They said it's like a kiss from the angel. That's what I said, So, and I know why she had that, but I don't want to go into that.
Uh-oh.
It's too personal, So
We'll talk about that when the cameras go off.
I'll keep this one to myself.
All right. Closer and further.
Farther still.
And closer. All right.
Can't
Listen.
you?
How about that, chat? How
Is her
about that?
microphone on?
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are, yeah. But yeah, so we got Carnation then. Yeah, she's
Yeah, I
she's
see.
coaching.
I
She's
see
coaching
it.
from
I
afar.
see it. Is it better?
The lovely Ashley's not obviously not with us. She's adulting currently, so normally she's here, but she's working from work, working 2 jobs at once. Good looking out, appreciate it. We'll see you next week. We
Doing the
miss
damn
you.
thing.
Stay very close about that. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying.
yeah. I'm trying my best.
I'm trying to quiet down, but that's again not in my nature. So we'll see what happens.
So let's talk about reincarnation. So if it's real, why doesn't that individual remember its past?
I feel like there are like deja vu is
Yeah.
like blips of your past life and like your present life just intertwining with each other. So it's like that's what deja vu is that it's I mean you've done it before. You've done it in your previous life at some point or another.
I've had some wicked deja vu sometimes.
I have too.
Real
Like,
shit.
it's,
Tell us more.
No, I dead ass like to the point where I remember one time, love you too. It was everything was like from the weather that day to like what I was wearing type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like very weird shit. Like, and I don't know. I don't think too much into it. It happens. I'm just like, all right, that was weird. Let me carry on and stuff like that. Cause I mean, it's odd. Like I said, to the weather. The weather too. I'm just like, all right.
you're way more aware now though.
Yes.
I always stop and I'm like, I did this already. Like I knew this is gonna happen. And I fucked up again. No.
No, you're not.
Oh goodness.
No, but when we talk about reincarnation, like I sort of believe in it, but I don't believe it. Like we were talking, I made the joke about you becoming a butterfly. That's the thing. I don't believe in reincarnation into an animal, but into like another
Not to an animal.
body, not a person.
Right.
Because I mean, can you imagine like being karma that good that you would be such a shitty person and you be reincarnated to a freaking cockroach or something? Like, no,
Hey,
I don't-
cockroaches live forever though. Those bitches never
Okay.
die.
Let me back up. So what is trying to think something else?
I mean, lying those. Ain't lying.
Well, you know what I mean, like, yeah, I don't, or ant, or a freaking mosquito,
Yeah.
and then bam, and you go
That's
in there,
it. And then you gotta start all over again with some other
and
bullshit.
then you're a mosquito again, again.
Yeah.
That's why they say that babies come out crying though. It's because they're like, oh shit, I'm doing this again.
So then you guys, it's safe to say you guys believe reincarnation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like if you don't like if something happens to you and you don't have finished business, if you don't get trapped as a soul, you end up taking over a new body. So then you're just like, that's why you do have deja vu moments, is because you've already lived a life and now you're just taking over a new life instead.
You know, yeah, your mind's just letting you know, like, you know, you were a. No, I can't say that. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to get in trouble, but I'll tell you that afterwards.
I'm watching you.
I'm putting it in my notes.
What was the dirty thought? We need to know.
No, it was not a dirty thought. It was just a fucked up comment I was gonna say. Just
Oh, man.
Probably something a little too sensitive for the ears out there, so I mean I do that. So I mean, because that's gonna be my question. You know, what would convince you? But you guys already believe in it.
Yeah, we
And-
don't need much convincing.
No, not at all. I guess not. And kids claim to remember their past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I said about the
Yeah.
story about the 7-year-old. Yeah, they do, and it's kind of, for me, it's kind of interesting, but at the same time, I would be so scared if something like that would happen to me. Like my daughter would come to me and start talking to me, like about how she remembers how she passed. You know, like I would be like, ooh, okay, now what? Google, please, Alexa, can you help me? Like I don't know how to react in this kind of situation. You know, like I'd be like, okay, yeah, you know.
I mean, like you said earlier, though, you do have to be open to it. Like, you do have to just validate them, acknowledge it, just hear them out, and slowly send them back to their bedroom and don't talk to me anymore.
Yeah.
Your son. I'm just kidding. I mean...
And I'll be on for a minute or two, you know? I just need to go to get some groceries.
I'm going to get some milk.
So you recently visited Texas, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I went to Austin.
Yes.
Yeah.
And tell us a little about that, because you did make some quick stops, didn't you? You made some stops some places there.
We did. Me and my friend, we haven't seen each other in 17 years, so we met after 17 years. It was really interesting. And
What's your friend's name?
Lauren.
Lauren. Hello, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Right there, right there. Hi, Lauren.
So we did a ghost tour that we did 17 years ago, but I couldn't understand anything because, you know, English, second language and
Yeah.
everything. So I was like, I want to do it again. She's like, yeah, let's do it. So we did it, and we visited a couple haunted places around Austin, and we went to the hotel, the Driscoll Hotel, which is apparently one of the most haunted hotels in the United States. And they told us a couple nice stories. We didn't see anything, but people who work there, or if you just go there, you know, spend a night or two, you're gonna see something. There are people on the internet, they said, like, they notice, like, noises or smells. I think there are, like, 6 ghosts right now you can actually meet. I don't know how to say meet or whatever, experience. And
Here's your meet and greet ticket. They
yeah.
may or may not show up.
Yeah, no flash photographies, please. But yeah, so there is a story about Senator's daughter. He was living in a hotel at the time, and apparently she was 4 years old, and she was playing with the ball, and that ball fell down the staircase. And as she was trying to get the ball, she slipped on her nightgown and she broke her neck.
Oh, damn.
So this is a really tragic story, and apparently you can hear like the bouncing ball sound at night, or you can see her, you can hear her laugh and running, you know. And then there are 2 other tragical stories about brides. They were left at the altar, both of them, and one of the stories happened in like 1800, and another one happened in 1991. And both of those brides unalived themselves. One jumped off the balcony to the main street. I don't know why would you do that, you know.
Yeah.
But and the other one, she actually stole her future ex-husband, or you know, they were not married, but stole his credit card, and she went shopping on a shopping spree. She spent so much money from his card. Got to the room, laid out her clothes, got into the bathtub with hot water, and she shot herself in the stomach, and they found her 2 days later, and this was in 1991. and you can still like see both of the brides. One is in a white dress, the one from 1800, like walking, the halls, and the other one you can see like carrying the shopping bags and just walk around. Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm
some
good.
interesting stories there.
I'm
Can you
good.
imagine going and the one thing you're known for is your shopping bags?
Yeah. There she is with those bags again. You ever been to any haunted spots? You visit any?
I went up to St. Augustine probably about 10, 15 years ago down here in Florida, and they took me on a little trail driving around, and they were like, "Oh, what can you see over there?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's like a mom and some kids playing on a swing," and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I was actually looking up some of the other St. Augustine stories.
Did you see the doll, the famous
The Annabelle doll?
No, it's
the
the
doll that's possessed the
it's,
boy? What's
it's the
his
boy name. Yeah, it's like George or something. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
I saw this too.
No, I haven't seen anything like that.
It's here in Florida, isn't it?
It's in St. Augustine, yeah, and I'm kind of terrified to go there. No, because I have like a big respect when it comes to this haunted things. I don't make fun of it because I think they can get back to you really.
Here, the chat wants to hear your
Awfully.
cemetery story.
Oh, I already did, honey. I already did. Love you too. Oh, that was for Jason. Okay, he says he loves you too.
We all love you. It's all good. Yeah, it's like I forget it's. I thought it was George or some common name.
Yeah, it's a really common name, and he's creepy. Yeah, that's him. Stuff boy. Yeah, Annabelle is
Robert the doll. Yeah, I heard about this one. Yeah, look at this thing.
He's creepy.
I wish I can't hear. Hey, Poppy, what's up?
Well, clean your ears.
Oh, I bet look, she loves you too.
Aww.
All the loves here in the Not Pay Enough podcast. All the loves.
No ghosts, just love.
Got like a couple spirits after we're
Yeah.
done, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Well, I suggested to bring the Ouija board, but
No Ouija board.
I think that activates a little too many fun things.
Or I would be just watching afar, I'll be like,
Yeah,
you
so-
guys go for it.
So you never heard of Robert the doll?
No, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be cursed or possessed in some way. I don't know really the deets about it, but yeah, because I heard about this because I watched the Annabelle movie, and then this obviously came up, and it's local. It's here in town. Well, not here in this town, but
Yeah, it's in St. Augustine.
St. Augustine. Yeah.
You're supposed to ask him for permission if you're gonna take his picture.
Oh.
Yeah, otherwise, if you're gonna be nasty commenting on him or making fun of him, apparently some ugly things happen.
Oh my goodness, dude.
I see that. But no, I'm gonna tell you something, guys, if I can. When I was younger, I felt like I had the gift of becoming a medium, because I could you get this feeling like something's in the room with you, and you get the chills and everything. And I was so scared that I pushed it away. I try to ignore it, and by ignoring it, I pushed the gift or whatever away when I was a teenager. But if I would, I don't know if I would change it, going back, if I would change how I decided. It's kind of hard, because at the same time, I'm really interested in this topic, but at the same time, I'm really careful, and opening my mind and everything to something that I don't know 100%. It's just something okay, I'm not sure if I want to go there,
I'm intrigued by it. I'm willing to go make some stops. Check out these places. I really am. In fact, I looked up not these aren't the 10 most haunted, but these are kind of the top haunted. Obviously the Amityville house. You guys have heard of that one. Mm-hmm. You've seen the movies and stuff. It's funny because in the movie, it's the husband that murders the family in the movie, right? But apparently, and I didn't know this, it's actually the son. The son who murders the family.
It's a 315. It's called the movie. It's or something.
It's based at that's the address is
Yes.
yeah, but it's the one I'm speaking of. Ryan Reynolds stars in that one.
And it was actually a time he got up and he got like crazy.
Yeah.
And I think he killed his family at 3:15.
Right, the time, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I've seen that.
And allegedly it was like the house that did it to him, or I come on now, you think houses are now fucking gonna make shit happen?
No, it's definitely a spirit, a bad spirit there. It's not a house. It's just trapped in a house. So, and it could be couple spirits, not just one, you know.
Yeah, so that movie's very, it's really messed up because obviously it happened in real life too. So,
Yeah.
and then there's the Eastern State Penitentiary. It was built in like 1829. It was like it was a penitentiary. It was a prison, a solitary confinement. It was like the first ever built back in those days, and then it apparently again. The penitentiary itself made a lot of the people there mentally ill. Again, this is another case of the house taking over, which I don't know. It's a little far fetched for me. I don't. I get the part of all the people being alive there, but I just don't see how a house or a warehouse or a building is gonna like control. And so that's a little far fetched for me. That right there, I'm not really open minded to. I mean, I'll listen to the stories on this. I'll read about it, but it's just, I don't know. It isn't for me. I mean, again, you guys don't really think a house, right? Just like, I just don't see it happening.
I 100% believe it's a spirit. It's not a
Right,
house itself,
exactly.
You know, so.
And then there's the Edinburgh Castle in Scotland. It's supposed to be one of the most haunted sites. 900 years of history with this building here. And I guess it was they witnessed over 10 executions there. And souls were captive there, couldn't get out. The whole story out in Scotland. Gettysburg, I know you guys heard of Gettysburg. It was like it happened in Pennsylvania. It was like one of the longest wars, 3 days, 3-day long war. 500,000 people died in this war, and it happened obviously on this field, this turf, and souls are trapped. Once again, souls are trapped. They're all hang out there. In fact, I seen I was watching videos on YouTube and such, and Gettysburg was brought up, and literally campers are camping out. They look out, and you see the soldiers still walking the yard with the same old outfits back in the 1900s, holding their little old school rifles, blade at the end of it, and they allegedly say they see them walking across Gettysburg.
This could have something to do, like we talk about, like holding a grudge. It could be the same thing, like you hold a grudge against, whoever, so you just stay here.
I mean,
and you try to. Those are, I would say, like bad spirits, basically, because they're trying to, by holding a grudge, you're trying to hurt them for what they did.
Right.
So it's kind of like, it turns into like something. It could turn into something really bad, So.
I mean, that's something I'd fucking do. Someone takes me out without my permission, I'll come back for you, motherfucker.
You know what I always say?
You're going down with me.
I always said, like, once I'm gonna be, like, gone, I'm gonna stay here and haunt you all. I'll be knocking on the doors.
Like a life of living hell, motherfucker.
I'm opening the cabinets.
Yeah.
I'm messing with your silverware.
Turn your water on. Turn your water on, bitch.
I'm gonna flush your toilets at 2 a.m.
Keep constantly.
Slapping you in your face while you sleep.
But the best thing is you get to walk around naked and nobody will know.
Then there's the Myrtles Plantation. This one is in Louisiana. Allegedly, again, there was a lot of murders. In this case, they were like poisoning their cakes, killing people, like serving on these poisonous cakes, stuff like that. And it's allegedly holds several ghosts. And this is in Louisiana. Mm-hmm. And listen, anything come out of Louisiana. Come on, bro. That shit ain't right. Some spooky shit come out from that motherfucker over there. So,
you know it's about to go down when you hear Louisiana pop up.
Yeah.
The Queen Mary.
I heard about that one.
Yeah, the Queen Mary was a ship, a luxury ocean liner.
It's a hotel now, isn't it?
It is definitely a hotel now, and you can actually, for $109, y'all, you can go hop on it and get a meal.
Field trip.
They give you
I'm ready.
They give you the tour. They give you a meal. You get to talk to the ghosts. I mean, it's shit.
You get to talk to the ghosties.
$109, man.
With a
Hey,
Ouija
that's a-
board.
It's the Ouija board there.
That's not a bad price for having a companion with
That's
me
all
along.
inclusive, you know.
Literally.
All you can do.
The Tower of London. That one I didn't know much of. I had to look it up. I guess it's a place of executions. They held down the executions
Oh, they
there.
had
So
a lot of there.
a lot of
yeah.
those.
Yeah.
The Whaley House, another one I had to look up. I the last name just kind of. I thought I knew what it was, but Whaley is actually a serial killer. So that's another podcast for another day right there. But the Whaley House. It says here that even hardened government skeptics couldn't refute the evidence that this home in San Diego's Old Town neighborhood harbor spirits.
That's something for you.
I check it out. I check it out.
Go there.
I've always wanted to go to San Diego. I've told Ashley many a times that I wanted to go visit San Diego. Not for that, but I mean that kind of adds more excitement to it. But just everything about the city, about the food, the weather, everything all above.
Zoo.
There's zoos. That's right, the San Diego Zoo. That's right. And believe it or not, the White House apparently is haunted. The old White House.
I believe
I
that.
believe that.
I looked into that one. Funny. Abe Lincoln, I guess, apparently just walks around his old room there. From when I don't know. At the White House. I mean, come on.
Well, no, I truly believe that. I think it's haunted not just by ghosts.
Or is it? There is a bar from Top Gun. The movie. Wait.
Is it haunted? I don't think it's haunted though. Oh, in San Diego. Okay, he's talking about there's a bar from the Top Gun. Have you seen Top Gun, the first one?
Yeah, the original.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the bar they went to, and when they played the piano, so the bar is in San Diego.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You
he
know
wants
that.
to go
You know
there.
that reminds me. Since you bring up movies, 3.5 Men. You remember that movie?
Of course, yeah.
You see the little ghost in that movie there? Have you not seen this?
No.
You never heard about this one, 3.5 Men?
Mm-mm.
I've seen the video. It looks like something to me, for sure.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'll bring this up.
I don't think I've seen the video you're talking about.
Yeah, it's an old movie. Ted Danson plays in it. I forget. It's an oldie. It's an old.
I think I've seen the movie, but it was a long, long time ago, so I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it's kind of eerie. It's like a little kid. He's like hiding behind a curtain or something like that.
You see, I like ghost movies. I don't like kids in those.
That's what I'm
scary
saying,
movies.
man. Makes it extra scary.
Like there's a kid. No. I'm turning this off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the volume might be a little loud here. Put this down. Yeah, this is and I watched the movie. And I don't ever remember seeing that. But then of course, I go back and I play the little video. And yeah, it's like, so you're gonna see the camera kind of move across the room there, and there's a curtain behind, and it's like it almost looks like a little kid's like kind of looking in. Watch.
Yeah, let's see that.
Yeah, you heard him. So apparently that kid wasn't there. Like there was.
Not the kid she's holding. Oh, okay, I see
Yeah.
it.
And yeah, it's like they. Isn't that weird?
You know, but those kind of stories, it could be made up. You know, for like publicity.
Well, this has
or-
been a thing for like since the movie was
Really?
released. Yeah, because like I watched the movie and I don't remember seeing that, and then this came out around. I'm like, I don't know why they didn't give it a video, but that's kind of odd, yo. It's kind of weird.
Have you seen The Ring?
The Ring,
Yeah,
I have.
with Samara.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
No. It was the horror movie, and it was about this girl Samara who was drowned
Yeah,
by
it's
her
the same
mother.
one. Samara was the girl that plays with the long hair.
Yeah, and came out of the TV.
Yeah.
Blah blah. blah.
Well, the original one, the first one, the main character was Sarah Michelle Gellar, was the blonde that plays in the film.
Oh really? I didn't
And
know that. Okay.
right, either the Ring. I think I got it mixed up with the Rage or the Grudge.
I think.
The Grudge.
Yeah, so it's a
The
different.
Ring.
The girls are similar, but I mean the one who
Right.
do the scary things. But I read stories when they were making the second one, The Ring 2, and they said they had this like weird things happening on a set,
Oh
like
gosh.
one day they were about to shoot the scene and they walked to the set and it was flooded all of a sudden for no reason. And then they had other things, like I think they had like these scenes with deers and they're somewhere like trying to do the other shots, and all of a sudden the deer appeared there, just walked in, like that out of nowhere.
Man, when you mess around with that voodoo shit, man.
So they actually had the whole thing blessed, and yeah, just in case. But they said after the blessing, nothing happened. So
It's like Poltergeist, the little girl that played in the film
Yeah,
Poltergeist.
yeah.
She had passed away because of shock from like nightmares from like filming the movie.
really,
And this is allegedly. I mean, I read it, so you can't always believe what you read. But she is deceased. She is unalived.
the first poltergeist we talking
Yeah.
about, right?
Well,
The old one.
there ended up being three of them. I think she played in all three, and it was after the third one. They even seen like the change in her from when she first did the first film. So her mental state and come the third movie, and where she was like losing sleep at night. She was living like having like legit nightmares,
Yeah.
and ended up passing away
Poor girl. That's
out of
horrible.
through shock, like some weird ass like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You mess around with these films. Poltergeist, you see Poltergeist, shit coming out the TV and getting
Yeah.
sucked in and shit. Like, come on, bro, that's some fucked up
it's-
shit.
Like I said, once you start opening those doors, it's real easy to get sucked into
Yeah.
it.
But so as I was looking up these top 10, and this one fucking caught my attention. It's the Winchester House. Have you guys heard about this
Oh,
one?
I saw the movie.
See, I didn't know there was a movie,
Yeah, there was a movie.
and I
about it.
must watch this movie. This is a very bizarre house,
Yeah.
and this is also a house that you can go visit.
Is it the house they're still adding the rooms to it?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a 160 rooms
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this estate. It's in California. Look, another reason to go to San Diego, right? It's massive. There's a lady who owned it. Her name was Sarah Winchester. I guess inherited this estate and a bunch of money because her family owned, her family ran, or had a rifle business. So she was
Winchester.
born into the rich, and so she inherited all this stuff. But she was big into paranormal. She definitely believed in ghosts. She was all about it. A very strange woman. To give you a little story, so some people were murdered, I guess, around town. Allegedly, her family were the ones that did it with their guns, with their rifles. They unalived these people, and she claims that these people that they unalived were the same ghosts that came back and unalived her husband and her child in this home.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's allegedly. Again, this is all what I'm just picking up here, and so I guess she hires a psychic or medium. Correct me if I'm wrong. A medium, a seer is pronounced a seer.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was doing everything from like having like the number 13 and like 13 different
Yeah.
rooms. The number 7, she used the number 7.
It's a good movie. You should see.
I
the
definitely want
movie,
to check it
yeah.
out.
It's a good. Movie.
She had like staircases that led to nowhere.
Nowhere,
Because
yep.
she believed that it would trick the spirit or the soul or the ghost to walk up said stairs and
Yep.
lead nowhere. She had like stairwells that led to 10-foot falls. Why do we have the 10-foot fall? Why? Why is that there?
That pissed me off. If I was just steering on my own business and I just fume.
Like, why is that there?
One,
She had like motives, like designs. Again, Chad, correct me if I'm wrong. Of like, she had a lot of like spider webs. She had the spider web for whatever meeting that did, and she had like skylights coming in from the floor. Just very odd,
She's a
just
fancy beach.
odd stuff. But then she had like constant construction. She literally had constant construction every day for 38 years. Just
Wow.
constant construction. This place is massive. It's like it says it has 22,000 doors in the house. Like, it's insane.
you can do the tour there.
And then you can do a tour there.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I've read some of the reviews, and the people hate it. So first of all, they got to see they were upset that they got to see 110 out of the 160. They're very upset about that.
I mean, what's in the other 50 though? My nosy ass wants to know what's behind the closed
What's in that door
doors.
over there? I want to know that door.
I want to know.
And just very strange. And Sarah Winchester passes away. I'm sorry, unalive. I got to really work on that right there. I gotta unalives. And it took 9 months. 9 months later, they end up turning it into a tour and a haunted house.
Of course, because of the business,
But I'm definitely gonna check that movie out because I'm super intrigued in this whole thing. And I even told you most of it. Like it's so weird. Like she got doors that you open up and it's a brick wall.
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna see that.
Like, what are we doing here?
I'm not sure if they did the movie in exactly the same house or I'm not sure, like the story behind the movie.
Yeah, and then to correct my last motive is how it's pronounced motive. Yeah, very weird, very very strange. Definitely caught my attention, and I definitely want to.
Where's Annabelle in that? Oh, these are places. Okay.
These are places.
Okay.
As far as the haunted dolls, Annabelle, because obviously they have that movie. These are the real haunted dolls. They got Lily. They got another one named Lily. All right.
I haven't heard about
How many more of these do we have?
So how do dolls become haunted?
It's like child's play. Somebody like this, some satanic, like some sort of like ritual, and he took his soul and sucked it into the doll, and here comes Chucky. No, I don't know. Don't listen to me, man. I'm the last person to be asking that fucking question.
No, I just remembered this. There is like multiple Chucky movies, and there's one called Chucky Seaman. I'm not sure if you've seen that one.
Well, look at his face. That I absolutely have not.
My husband knows what I'm talking about because he's
bet
seen
he
that
does,
one.
yeah.
So
I don't. We gotta talk, brother.
Yeah, you can go. It's actually a movie. I didn't. Yeah, it's
Wow.
So it's about they have a child.
Is it in VHS like cassette form still, or is it like?
Yeah, it was on DVDs.
Has it been converted yet?
It was on DVDs. But.
Oh man, it's just fun. I've enjoyed this. It's a good time, especially since we missed last week. But this party of three right here, has been a good duel. I do appreciate you guys coming down here. We're gonna obviously be winding down here in about 10 minutes, chat. So I mean, if y'all got any stories you guys want to share or anything that you think you saw or seen or whatever, don't be shy. Feel free and share it with us because I'd love to hear some of you guys' stories. I wish I had one. I wish I had a story I can give, but I don't. Unfortunately.
Wait for tonight. It might happen.
Yeah, right. No, we're talking about it. Something's gonna happen tonight. But yeah, I mean, this is crazy. You know what? I'm down. Literally down to go to one of these. Like,
was it 3 a.m.'s the witching hour?
Is it?
I believe so.
Is that a real thing? Is it really the 3 a.m. thing? You wake up and listen.
Know.
That's happened to me before. I ain't gonna bullshit. I've literally like woke up right at 3 o'clock.
So you know what they say when you wake up from your sleep, from deep sleep, it means that somebody's watching you. That's why you wake up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
There's nothing to see here. Keep it going. Nothing to see here.
But I mean, there's so much we can discuss on this topic. There's all those sleep paralysis. I don't know if you heard about that.
I have. I've actually read about that. Yes.
That's creepy.
Yes.
No, I know people that have gone through sleep paralysis before, and like they just like there's literally just a demon standing at the foot of my bed, just crawling towards me, and I'm paralyzed. I can't move. Like, and I'm like, okay, somebody's calling me. I gotta go.
But they say if you sleep on your stomach, there's a less chance of happening it to you. So
I'm a stomach sleeper, so I'm good.
Me too.
I'm
like,
good.
like Superman. Like
literally.
Yeah, that's eerie thing to think about. You wake up in the middle of the night and someone's just watching you, or like, why? Like, what are you watching me for? Like, I'm trying to sleep, bro. Like, the fuck out of here with that shit.
I'm not even pretty when I'm half asleep. Why are you watching me? My makeup's off.
But yeah, I've talked about this before. I do want to take a trip to Cali, and listen, it's gonna be on the list. If I'm up there, it's gonna happen because it's on the list. Hell, even the ones in Florida. I'm not gonna ask no permission from no doll to take a picture with it. I'm good on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay away from the pictures.
Whatever you say.
You wanna go check out Robert?
No.
Now you good on Robert?
No, I'm okay.
Annabelle, how about Lily? There's one called Lily.
No, even though she has a lovely name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her? No,
That's
no,
her.
no,
Oh my
no.
God.
Thank
Look at
you.
this shit, yo.
Thank you. That's all I need. Thank you, Lily.
That's definitely haunted right there.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Look at this. Is
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that's
I'm good.
creepy.
That's-
Don't look into
The-
her eyes.
Literally, that's what Deuce said. Just
Yeah.
like,
that's But yeah, so again, I want to thank every single one of you guys for all the support. And speaking of support, if you guys are in the Cocoa Beach area, I'm gonna drop this plug real quick. I don't know if you guys been to Discovery Beach Cafe. Yo, they got some slamming ass food there. You gotta come check that place out. They got open jam on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can go out there and play some instruments. Papi, you wanna go out there and play some music? We can go out there and sing, whatever you wanna do. It's an open jam. They got like margarita specials, food
what
specials.
time are they open?
They open at 11,
Okay.
and they're, well, it depends what night. If you're there for the open jam, you're there to 9 p.m.
Nice.
They got, again, the taco specials, all sorts of stuff. They do breakfast on the weekends. Tomorrow's Sunday. If you guys want to get some badass breakfast, yo, the chef there, holler at
And
him,
it's
man.
by the beach, so.
It's right by the beach. You can get your drink and
Yeah.
walk to the beach.
I'm going to SeaWorld tomorrow, so.
That's a good time as well.
Oh, yeah.
Breakfast from 9 to 11 in the morning, and come check that out, man. They got some good food there. And tomorrow Sunday, Just B's gonna be there. They're gonna be performing from 2 to 4. I've seen them perform before. They're really good. Check them out. 300 Barlow Avenue in Cocoa Beach. Come check them out, man. Go get some good food. Get you a drink. Yeah, and the beach, man. I mean, you can't beat it. Go to the beach right afterwards. But before we go, Autumn, any last words?
No, I'm just super excited. I really love this. It was. I love talking about spirits and ghosts and just it's fun to see other people's perspectives on it and see like, yes, I do believe, no, I don't believe. Like the look on people's faces when I tell them my stories, they're like, you're lying. I'm like, I wish I was, because seeing spirits just not a good time sometimes. Like, I'm busy. I don't have time to deal with you.
I mean, not only
Please
that,
let me
but it's
go.
like if you see one, it's like, are you good or are you bad? Like, which one are you,
Yeah,
bro?
right.
Like, what are you bringing to the table here? Because I'm not
Right.
ready for this shit.
Yeah.
Petra, any last words?
The same. I feel the same. I love talking about this topic. Ghost spirits, things you can't explain with, like, like you need evidence, like physical evidence. It's just, there are people who are believers. There are people that are not believers. There are people that are in the middle. Like, I'm not so sure. I might not. So.
Now, if you can like see actual proof, because you guys already believe in it, would you want to see the actual proof? If you already believe in it, you believe in it, right? It is what it is. But if like I can prove to you it's real, would you want to see it?
Well, I mean, I've seen a ghost. I've seen it with my own eyes. So I had the experience.
That's enough proof for you right there.
It's enough proof. Yeah, and other things like the toys going off in the middle of the night. That happened, in our house, by the way, with one toy. I wanted to slam it against the door. But, no, I just turned it off. But it was like 2 a.m. It was like, do you want to play? I'm like, oh, no.
No, we
All
actually
right,
go.
I'm sleeping. I'm good.
And then it say goodbye. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm shutting you off.
Thank you so very much.
So yeah, I believe in these things for sure. So I had a really good time. Thank you.
Yes, Beth's first time on the show. Appreciate it. This is Autumn's second time. Listen, we can always have. Doesn't have to always be one podcast. It could be several that we can do on ghosts and that
Only
sort of
2?
topic. Yes, I know Ashley was missing out on this one. I know she really wanted to get on this one here, but she's adulting right now. But we can definitely do this again. Once again, you guys follow their socials. You want to give your social out real quick? Not your social security, but your social.
No, it's okay. It's
No,
okay.
you don't want no followers.
I'm good. I
Yep,
think my
yep.
it's,
Yeah, they're
it's
gone.
just yeah.
Yeah.
My followers went to sleep. My 5 followers. Good night.
Thank you again, you guys. Come check us out again next week. The Not Pay Enough podcast, Saturday nights at 8:30. If you want to come have a seat, come check it out. We're here. And thank you again. We'll catch you on the flip.